This is the TSLA one-day reading for October 23rd, 2024. It's currently September 23rd, 2024, 12:57 p.m. Eastern Time. TSLA at the time of this reading is $248.24. That's USD. The shuffle video for the October 23rd reading was created on August 4th, 2024 at 5:54 p.m. Eastern Time. In this video, we're going to go over the overall trend direction for the day. We're going to talk about the chart behavior around the day's highest high and the chart behavior around the day's lowest low, as well as the general timing down to roughly about an hour as far as where they are throughout the day. And then we're going to get into where the best trades are and the chart behavior by the hour, basically. You have to give it plus or minus an hour here or there of wiggle room, and not in all readings, in a few readings here or there. But always pay attention to the sequence of events, because that will keep you on track if we are plus or minus a little bit here or there on the timing. A nullified theme card, making for a difficult read as far as overall direction, but it's likely to be pretty mixed based on it being a Queen of Cups. Behavior around the highest high, we have price swings near the high. Most likely we see the high twice. Behavior around the lowest low, we have a near overbought crest that will sell off from through multiple support levels into the low. And I'm advised to trade around a notable move to the upside, pushing the upper end of a range higher. In the pre-market, we open higher, and there's a failed attempt to break through key resistance there in the pre-market. It'll look like we're going to break through based on some technicals. Instead, we'll turn around, we'll decline through key support. But there is a pretty big move to the upside there in the pre-market. And it looks like we probably have like the failed attempt around the open. Okay, so probably pretty much rallying into a failed attempt at the open, then we decline. It'll be resistance there in the first half hour that we failed to break through many times before that's highlighted, and we'll decline into a low between 10 and 11, probably closer to 10 than 11. Out of that decline, there'll be a fast sudden move higher, taking us into a high for the day. With a peak here between roughly 11 and 12, and that'll be a big move pushing the upper end of a range higher to meet the high, but that'll create a peak, and we'll sell off from that pretty notably into sideways rotation between roughly 12 and 1, out of which we should see another big move to the upside, taking us to an overbought crest somewhere between 12 and 2, which we decline off of back into a significant trough or low between roughly 1 and 2. And then there's a big move to the upside, again pushing the upper end of a range higher, taking us to a high again for the day, most likely there between 2 and 3, from which there's a decline increasing with momentum moving forward in time into a low in the last hour, probably in the last hour. And then out of that, a big move to the upside, multiple failed attempts to break through key resistance at the close, failed attempt at key resistance in the pre-market, followed by a decline through key support. And it looks like there's a pretty significant move to the downside overnight. I think we probably have a pretty big swing here, a big move to the downside overnight, and then a big move to the upside right here first thing in the morning is my sense. But we'll look at that in more detail when we get into the reading for the 10th. My friends, this is the public version of the monthly access dailies for TSLA. In the monthly access version, we get into the day trades that we see for the day. If you want that, guys, check out monthly access on our website, Terra for Traders. Blessings to all my angel investors. I'll see you guys on the next one.